Hi, I'm Gabby from 𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒂𝒅, and today we're talking about learning and working under lockdown. Much of the US and the world has been under a lockdown for several months. Depending on your job sector, what you do for work, and where you live, you may have experienced this. Have you? Tell me in the comments. Now, this is a trend that I see coming from the lockdown, learning and working online, remotely. This trend is not going away because although we had to stay home and learn and work from home under lockdown because of safety and health reasons, we've realized that it's also more convenient and more effective or productive in many ways. Today, I wanted to discuss how to improve your English from home under lockdown because it provides some unique challenges, but also unique opportunities to learn better and faster from the comfort of your own home. And here's the thing. Because of this unique situation that most of us are in together, we have unique opportunities. The world is coming together because we have the internet, we have digital technology where it's easier to work with international counterparts in an international corporation remotely from your own home as long as you have an internet connection. This trend is not going anywhere, and now more than ever, with the convergence of our technology and our lockdown situation, it is more important than ever to develop your English skills. Why? Because English is the language of technology and business. And this is the way that you can unlock opportunities, to open doors to new work opportunities, new networking opportunities with other English speakers. And so now more than ever, we have to put aside any excuses like, I don't have time to learn. Now, as we spend more time at home, I know we're not necessarily less busy, but now it is more important than ever to develop your English fluency. You've been working on your English for quite some time, I know, and maybe you've been putting it off or procrastinating a little bit on really focusing and dedicating yourself to your English development. But now is the time to develop your English, to develop your fluency and your confidence in speaking more than ever, because now more than ever, the future requires English. This is the language that will connect us in this kind of one world economy online. So today I want to share free ways that you can improve your English fluency from home under a lockdown situation. As you may know, throughout my life, I've studied Japanese language, and one of my favorite ways to study Japanese and Spanish and Portuguese and French and other languages I'm interested in is the Duolingo app. It's 100% free, and it is so much fun to use. I'm going to show you in detail in a few minutes how I use it on my phone and how you can download it for free. The link is in the description if you want to skip ahead and download it right now. If you enjoy free English learning videos like this one, please give this video a like. And that really helps us to reach more English learners like you. And to help you week after week, make sure you subscribe here to Go Natural English and click the notifications bell so that you don't miss each week one of our awesome free lessons to help you with your English fluency and speaking confidence. Traditionally, people have learned English in three ways: by going to a traditional classroom, by learning with a textbook and a teacher who lectures, and maybe if you have time and money, you go study abroad. Nowadays, with our lockdown situation, none of these three ways are really possible. They're not a reality anymore. So how do we learn English? How do we improve our speaking skills and our communication? And how do we learn in a new way? Well, you're in the right place for that because Things are shifting from the old traditional way to the new online remote learning way very quickly. The good news is you don't need these traditional ways of learning language. Of course, you'll benefit from being around other people and speaking the language, but we can do this all from home nowadays. There are lots of ways to improve your English speaking without going to a classroom, without opening a textbook, and without traveling abroad. So do not let the fact that you can't go to a physical classroom or travel abroad to an immersion program stop you from reaching your English fluency dreams. You can do this from your home. Let me show you how. By focusing on one thing at a time, you're not going to ignore the other skills. You will naturally pick them up little by little. But when we focus on one thing at a time, it's easier for us to approach it as a project. Focus on one skill for 1 week at a time and you will see your improvement. You can measure your improvement more accurately and it's more motivating. And while you focus on, for example, your vocabulary, you'll naturally improve your pronunciation and structure and accuracy. First, you need input. It's important to identify English language media that you can listen to, you can watch, and hopefully you can enjoy listening to and watching English. Because when you enjoy what you are listening to and watching, it's fun, it's easy, and it makes learning English enjoyable. I mentioned Duolingo before, and I want to let you know that they have a new English language learning podcast, which I'll also link to in the description below. It's a great resource for English learners because it's not too fast or overwhelming, but it's natural and you can learn through English speaking stories. Next, second, just speak. Really, even though you may not have other English speakers in your home, you can still speak English. How? Speak to yourself. Speak to plants. Pets. Speak to inanimate objects as if they were your friends. And yes, this might seem totally crazy, but it's very important for you to just speak. Just use the language, even if it's not with another real person. I often practice my Spanish with my dog and my plants. And so probably my dog is pretty fluent in Spanish by now, but it doesn't matter if your plants don't understand English or your dog doesn't understand English. The point is that you're using your muscles, your speaking muscles to speak and you're building them up. It's just like going to the gym. We have to become comfortable with the exercise of speaking English. And you don't have to say anything complicated or difficult. Start with something easy like, hello, how are you today? I hope you're doing great. And you can develop your speaking little by little, challenging yourself to say more and more each time. You can narrate your day. For example, now I'm speaking English. What's happening around you? The sun is shining and it's a beautiful day. So if you get stuck thinking, what do I talk about all by myself? Simply narrate your day and talk about what is going on around you in your home, looking outside your window, or maybe reading the news and then repeating what's going on in the world. You can do so much speaking on your own. It's actually limitless and infinite when you really think about it. I improved my Spanish a lot when I started to learn song lyrics to my favorite songs in Spanish. And I would sing along with the music and then sing by myself. And in fact, for several years, I had a big problem understanding a certain part of grammar in Spanish, which is called the subjunctive tense. But finally, when I learned the lyrics to a song that has a lot of subjunctive tense in it, and it's not a grammar learning song, it's just a regular song for regular people, I finally understood this tense. Maybe if you speak Spanish, you know this song. The lyrics are, si tú sintieras lo mismo que yo, estuvieras aquí conmigo. If you know this song, write it in the comments. Bonus points for you if you do. Similar to singing along with English language songs, shadow English speakers. So you can listen to a podcast, you can listen to the news, you can listen to the radio, anything where people are speaking English slowly and clearly is best. That's why I recommend news or a podcast. You can shadow them. What does it mean to shadow? As soon as you hear the speaker, you repeat what they say, almost at the same time, but it's just a little bit after, like a half a second after they speak, you speak, because you don't know what they're going to say. But as soon as you hear it, you say the word that you heard. So you're speaking on top of that person that you hear. This is shadowing, and it's very, very helpful for developing your fluency and your pronunciation. Start with short content. If you do shadowing, you'll notice pretty quickly that it's tiring. You can start with simply one sentence. In fact, I was thinking about a famous broadcast journalist, Barbara Walters, who ran the 2020 show. And she has a famous line that she would say for every show: "I'm Barbara Walters, and this is 2020. And this sentence in and of itself contains several sounds that can be challenging to pronounce. So just repeating this one sentence or shadowing this one sentence can be very helpful if you're more of a beginner. And then work your way up to longer material, maybe a full podcast or a 5-minute news segment. Other things you can do at home is make up a song in English. You can sing your own songs. You don't have to always copy an existing song. So be creative and have fun with it. Sing, dance, clap, snap. If you want more structure for your English practice, you might try live online lessons. Of course, these are not usually free, they're usually paid, but it's an option for learning at home during lockdown if you want more guidance and structure. And I've talked about this in previous lessons. Let me keep sharing more free ways to learn English from home. One thing you can do is to set all of your devices, like your smartphone or your tablet or your computer, in English. Your TV should be set in English. All of your instructions and your menus for your devices, put them in English. This is a way to get more exposure and immersion from home. Also, use social media to reach out to people who speak English in English. Join groups where the common language of communication is English. It doesn't have to be an English learning group. It could be a group on a topic that you enjoy. Maybe you're into cars or sports or technology, fashion, or finances. Join a group on these topics in English, and you'll quickly develop your vocabulary and make English speaking friends. Now, I mentioned I like to use Duolingo as an app to practice language in a fun way. So I recommend that you use them for English, but they do have 38 different languages you can learn through their app. It's important to use several of these ideas that I mentioned, not just one, because the more that you use, the faster and better your language skills will improve. So choose more than one that you think that you would enjoy doing and plug them into your day. Make them a habit day after day. Maybe you practice shadowing for 5 to 10 minutes each day and use the Duolingo app for 5 to 10 minutes each day. And maybe you learn a song in English and you sing along with it for 5 minutes each day. There are so many things you can do. The important thing is to choose and develop a habit to integrate these practices into your daily routine. It's important to me to integrate learning language into my daily life, into my routine. And even though I'm working and studying from home, I don't find myself with a lot of extra free time. So it's important to me to be able to be immersed and to practice the language I am learning in my downtime or those little moments in between doing other things. So that's why I say to set your devices in English and download the Duolingo app, because you can use it for just a few minutes in between doing other things, or waiting while you're uploading or downloading something, waiting while you're on hold on the phone. There's a lot of little moments, like waiting for your food to cook. And these little minutes shouldn't be wasted. We can use these to practice English. And it actually feels fun. When I used to be bored waiting for a kettle of tea to boil, now I can practice the language I'm learning in 2 or 3 minutes at a time with the Duolingo app. I recommend Duolingo for building all of your skills: fluency, vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar. Staying motivated to improve your English is one of the biggest challenges, but when you use an app like Duolingo, it feels like a game. And I love that they send reminders to open the app and to study again, because my day does get busy. And Duolingo is not only free, but it's effective. This is important because we don't want to spend our time doing things that don't work. So when you use Duolingo and you open it every day and you make it a habit and you use it, you will see results. Their learning scientists have analyzed learners to improve how they teach through the app. And so you can be confident that you're doing something that works. Now, Go Natural English has partnered with Duolingo to give away 5 premium versions of the app for free as prizes to 5 viewers. So if you would like to win a premium version, please comment below telling us why you would like to win this prize, why you think Duolingo could help you with your English. And we'll choose 5 people at random who give a thoughtful response, in English, of course. Our goal in partnering with Duolingo is to help at least 10,000 people improve their English language skills by downloading and trying out the Duolingo free app. So I hope that you will take advantage of this opportunity and download the app to see how it can help you in your day-to-day studies. Really, there's nothing to lose and everything to gain when you use Duolingo. Our mission at Go Natural English and Duolingo's mission are the same: to provide free, accessible education for all. And you just have to choose to do it, to download the app, to work on your English, to decide that, yes, I'm going to become fluent, that now is my time, now is your time. So let's take this opportunity and move forward with your English fluency to open doors, to open opportunities. This is what you need to do because the future is right before us, and our world is becoming smaller and smaller with English as our common language and the internet to connect us even from home during lockdown. Now, if you'd like to learn more ways to improve your English with a great daily routine, 17 free things that you can do each day to improve your fluency, then click right up there. And I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.